Trial. 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 Trial.
Super great. That's better, right? Well, I don't know what's going on at the moment. Update appears to have completely broken everything,
Trial.
which is really great. That's what I love to see. We make sure everything's still alive. Good, good. Streamlabs is still alive at least. Hello guys and welcome to this week's Mass Effect 3 stream. We are going to be pressing ahead with the main story. Where we left off last time, we had just failed to save Thessia, and we'd worked out where we needed to go next. We'd worked out where the Elusive Man's headquarters were, and we were gonna go there. I have checked. I've done all the side quests that I can do, and I really don't have any interest in doing multiplayer, so we are going to be stuck at 50%, but we are as prepared as we can be in a solo campaign, and I just honestly, I don't want to do multiplayer. Like, that's the crux of it. I think it's pretty cool that they include that as part of it. It's just not for me. So without any further ado, let's just head in, shall we? I'm just gonna make sure I've got one. Did I forget to press? I did forget to press start on that. Okay, if you use closed captions, those should be up now. Oh, and my game just crashed. So let me fix that real quick. That's really good, good content. I'm happy about that. So that's sarcasm here. Yeah.
Trial.
Sorry, I just nearly burnt my hand there.
Trial. Trial.
I have a candle that was burning earlier, and I wanted to make sure that it was settled evenly and hadn't hadn't like guttered, and what instead happened is that the glass was still quite warm and it hurt my hands.
Trial. Trial. Trial.
Okay, hopefully everything should be working now. As long as the game doesn't crash when we try to load in. Dope. Oh. Nope. There we go. We're good. Are we good? We are not good. Ignore that. I had something open which I thought... Okay. Okay. Hi Yumi, I hope you're doing well. We are having some hashtag issues getting everything set up, but I think we're good now, so hopefully everything should be fine. Let me know if it's not and I shall cry. Yeah, we don't have anything.
Commander.
Right, well, so where we left off last time, as I was saying earlier, we were spacing out into the ethersphere We had just saved Thessia. I've done every side quest that I can do. I'm as prepared as I can be without doing multiplayer. The only thing we have to do now is to press on. I know that, like, when I pick up this quest, it is like the point of no return. So we're just gonna do it. I'm gonna turn my audio up a little, so let me know if it's too loud or too quiet as per usual, and I will. Hang on, I want to really quickly. Is there anything that's set it up for us? No. Right. Sorry, I like totally anticlimactic there, but I couldn't remember if I had anything there. Right. Let's do it. I don't think there's... Oh, it's Saturday night. Pray for the wicked of the weekend. Mama, can I get enough amen? Whoa. Hey, I'm inside a star, guys. It's like when you can get rid of the effects in G-Pose by moving your mouse, but then you have to be constantly moving your mouse if you want to get pictures without the G. The Milan Red Supergiant Nereus is a minor footnote on the star maps of the Horsehead Nebula. I'm about to sneeze. A cold dying star of about 20 solar masses and 1,500 times solar's radius. Lost energy hearts on a intrusive space station is nearly imperceptible. Pardon me. Sorry. I knew I was about to sneeze and I was like, I'll have time to mute myself, and then I didn't. Stars periodic by solar output. Size and shape of the station suggests many ships could dock in it. Precise measurements require active scans which could reveal the Normandy's presence. Given the stakes, this level of accuracy is not recommended. Thanks, CD. Sorry, I'm going to be like snorting and stuffing my way through this entire mission.
The intel you sent looks good. The fleets are ready to go.
But?
Once we're committed against Cerberus, it won't be long before the Reapers take notice.
And the Crucible?
Ready, except for the catalyst. But there's no way to hide the ships we'll be sending at Cerberus.
Okay, thanks, Yumi. I'll turn it up a bit.
The Crucible.
Let me know if that's better. Sorry, I know there was like a...
An assault on Cerberus will be the first stage of our attack on Earth.
What happens if Cerberus doesn't have the intel we need? Or they stop us from getting it?
Then we lead the fleets to Earth and we take
Glad to hear it. Thank you.
But your intel points to Cerberus and the elusive man holding the information we're looking for. And we have the element of surprise. Cerberus won't know what hit him.
The Reapers and Cerberus started this. Now we're gonna end it.
I'll get the fleets mobilized.
Let's fucking do it.
I wondered where you were.
Edie didn't tell you?
She respects your privacy, not like me.
Your words why can disrespect my privacy, Liara.
I thought I heard the casing crack during that last fight.
If you know what I mean.
Well, it must have just grazed me.
Do you feel ready, Shepard?
You first.
Huh. Very fair. What I want most is for this war to end, while there's still a galaxy left to save. And everyone's counting on you to do that for us. It must be overwhelming.
How do you get ready for something like this?
You cajole and threaten and make tremendous sacrifices until the galaxy realizes it has someone worth following.
You think so?
There's no doubt in my mind.
This must be really painful on their necks. Okay.
It would be easy for a single ship to get lost up there, wouldn't it?
Yeah. It would.
To find someplace very far away, where you could spend the rest of your life in peace and happiness.
Right now, there's no place I'd rather be.
Neither
Damn,
would
Shep.
I.
That's smooth.
You mean so much to me.
Yay.
I love you, the Artisoni.
I love you too.
Oh. Sorry butt time. Time for the sorry butt that you missed all those many moons ago, Yumi. So here's a fun fact about me. I really genuinely, PDA in games makes me so uncomfortable on like a deeply visceral level. Oh, brilliant. Nothing to disrupt your afterglow like your nightmare of chasing a kid. Thanks for making me incredibly depressed. I'm going to choose that interpretation as it's your younger brother and not your kid, because the idea of it being your kid makes me want to die.
You can't sleep?
We're almost there.
Already?
Shep, don't sleep
hope
in your bra,
everyone's
it's very
ready.
bad for
You
you.
don't need to worry about that. You rallied who you could. The Reapers won't get any more chances to divide us. This time, the galaxy follows our lead.
There will be casualties. I just wonder how many.
You're not alone in this fight now, Shepard. Take strength from that.
Thanks, Liara.
My pleasure.
Thank goodness for the gay, at least. At least the gay will carry me through the rest of what's sure to be an incredibly bad and tragic
The
section.
strike team is in. We've got our foothold. Fifth Fleet, all forward. I don't want a single Cerberus ship in my sky when we're through.
Shepard, I should accompany you on this mission.
Why?
This is the central point of operations for Cerberus. They will have enhanced security measures. With my knowledge of Cerberus algorithms and this body's updated protocols, I offer the best chance to help you succeed.
Grab your gear.
I feel like it would be really uncomfortable to wear that, like, underneath your shirt. Like, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know whether I want to verge into TMI time. I prefer simple over anything else. It just feels like it'd be really uncomfortable, like, oh, I'm going into battle, but I'm gonna wear my lacy bra, unless they like specifically changed into the lacy bra so that Yara would be like, damn. And normally they're wearing like a sports bra. That's what I would do if I was Shep. Actually, if it was me, I'd be binding throughout the whole thing and I'd be constantly dead because I wouldn't be able to breathe. But that's just me. I'm gonna actually go with Liara for this because I love having my ladies with me, but also because it's like a nice, like, it's like a start and end thing. Like, also I just love Liara, and like space girlfriends go out fighting together. You know? Got the Hurricane 5 and the Acolyte 5. 5 Predator 5. I work out that it was the Acolyte 5 that was better. I can't remember. I'm going to assume yes, and I want to up the capacity. I'm going to go with this. This is a very good load screen. I like this. I want to set my fan going, but I moved it so that it's slightly closer to me.
Status?
We've got a
Now it'll
foothold,
be
but it's
really
not much,
loud.
Commander. A lot of fighters guarding the launch base.
Can you get us in?
Hey, I got us to Ilos. I can do this. Might be a bumpy ride, though.
Do what
It's
you
going
can.
to be a bumpy ride. Not
Shepard,
racist,
I am ready.
just quoting a movie.
Wait, what? Are you crazy? You can't go to Cerberus headquarters. They could have a virus or a kill switch or...
I will be fine, Jeff.
Head to the shuttle, Edie.
Fifth Fleet's cut through their line. They're regrouping. Now's as good a time as any.
Just get us in there safely. I'll take care of your girlfriend.
Well, that wasn't ominous, thanks. Sometimes... Damn it.
The fleet needs your help. The Cerberus ships have some upgrades that outclass Alliance specs. The Normandy's the most advanced ship in the galaxy. Go do some damage.
Got it. And Shepard, tell Edie to kick some ass.
I'm not passing messages between these two lovebirds. That's way too high school. They say go literally taking their girlfriend on a mission because they're girlfriends. Well, this looks fucking hellish. Yeet. Efficient but not
Everything
smart.
okay, Cortez?
Just like me.
Got repairs to make here. Give Cerberus help.
Fuck.
Shepard, they're launching fighters! They're bringing in mech support!
Yep, no, I can see that.
Security breach in Hangar 16. Initiating Achilles protocol.
Shepard, Cerberus intends to vent the hangar bay.
Can you stop them?
I need an active console. Try the upper level.
Okay, but I want to see if there's anything over here first.
Shepard, we need to find a console and stop Cerberus from venting the hangar.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Shepard, we're almost out of time. Find a console before Cerberus...
Shut up, Edie, I'm working on it.
Edie, I've got a console. Go!
Surely we could...
Disabled.
Can you open the hangar?
No. However, I can access their fighter launch controls. Shepard, Cerberus is aware that the venting attempt failed. Reinforcements are inbound.
Right, hold still, bitch. Did that one not count for my achievement? That's really annoying.
Another Cerberus team is inbound.
I suspect they know what we're up to.
They're not stopping us now!
Whoops. I pressed the wrong page there, so apologies for that.
Overriding safeties. The fighter should now launch toward the hangar door.
Nice.
Perfect. Let's get down there.
I think this way. Is there anything in here? Nice. Okay, so what am I doing now? Using in here to see what there was that I didn't see earlier because I panicked. Nothing is the answer. Okay. So, do I need to go up here and do this then? Nope. Stop fucking telling me escape hangar and tell me how. What button am I meant to press? Tell me these things, game. Am I being really stupid? Almost definitely. So, aha. My entire MO is dumb fuck.
Launching fighter.
Impressive!
The central lab was located behind this hangar. I suggest we follow the fighter's path.
Noted. Let's move.
What we are doing here is announcing our intention.
All personnel prepare for security lockdown. Repeat. Hostile forces have breached the perimeter. All units respond. Research personnel, log all terminals and destroy all data below classification level Epsilon.
That was the last Cerberus team in this area.
Good. Let's take a moment to regroup.
Nah, dog, I think what you mean is a moment to get the fuck out of here and save. Yeet. Oh. Well, I have no idea what I was supposed to do with that, but...
Edie, can you get past it?
One moment. Cerberus has updated their encryption. There may be a slight delay as I bypass security.
How's Cerberus reacting to us breaching the door?
They are sealing off as much of the base as they can. Most obvious routes to the central lab are blocked. Other areas are being fortified. Heavy troopers will attempt to delay us while engineers set up turrets.
Any more surprises like venting the hangar?
No. I am aware of this facility's safeguards and can counteract them. Cerberus can merely slow us down.
And if I hadn't brought you along...
Cerberus would have vented the hangar.
Thanks for coming.
I am pleased to assist.
Gosh, Edie isn't
We
good.
must proceed through a sub-level to avoid Cerberus containment measures.
Where do you think we'll find the Prothean VI?
A central lab at the heart of this facility. It is the most secure area. Following the destruction left by the fighter will offer the most direct route.
Sure thing. She has the shiniest butt. Yeet, etc. That feels like so sensible and like something I would do if I was cleverer than I am. Unfortunately for us all, I am a chaotic dumbass, so...
We've killed scores of them.
Their intention is to delay us, not stop us. Engineers are currently preparing an organized defense ahead.
They can waste that many troops?
Yes, Cerberus employs Reaper augmentation on captured civilians to create functional shock troops quickly.
I assumed they were volunteers, scared and looking for answers. This is horrible.
That's Cerberus for you. You see me, what I am suffused with is chaotic dumbass energy.
We'll be through momentarily. Shepard, that console has not been fully scrubbed. It contains data you may find interesting.
What am I looking at?
Project Lazarus, your reconstruction.
It can't be done. It's not a matter of resources.
It's always a matter of resources. We're not losing Shepard.
Sir, Shepard is clinically brain dead. After that much trauma, that long with no oxygen, we cannot overcome nature.
Operative Lawson disagrees. She is now in charge of Project Lazarus.
I didn't realize it was that bad.
I saw what was left of you. I thought you knew. Are you all right?
No different than any other time I've been knocked out. Just took them a little longer to slap me back into fighting shape. I'm still me. And this, it doesn't change anything.
I knew it was really you the first time I touched you again.
Yay! Like that gay seal right now.
Regeneration is proceeding. The helmet kept the brain intact for whatever good that will do.
Seriously, I feel like we're still the same Shepard we were before.
Shepard is a veteran of a coup. A Cerberus operation wiped out her entire squad.
I'm not looking for a dance partner. We need Shepard, and Shepard needs resources.
I know, right? Waggles eyebrows.
He was an excellent judge of character.
The Alliance wasn't listening. What the hell was I supposed to do? Sit and wait?
You did what was necessary, and now you'll take him down.
I'm glad we have Liara with us for this.
Project Lazarus is reporting neurological activity. They're requesting more funding.
Granted. Get me our potential recruits file. Shepard will be up soon. We need a crew.
Our existing forces should be more than sufficient.
No. We need sympathetic faces. I need Shepard invested. Tap Kelly Chambers and recruit Donnelly. I imagine Miss Daniels will follow. We'll want some old friends as well. Contact Dr. Chakwas and send me the psych profile on Shepard's pilot, along with a bottle of 47 Thessia Red.
He populated the Normandy with friendly faces, so you never saw Cerberus for what it was.
How's that
I feel
door,
like
Evie?
We are clear to proceed.
we knew what Cerberus was from the start, it's just that
Incursion team, what's your status?
We've cleared the hangar and are inside the base.
made the decision and the decision was
Negative. Keep the heat on. We'll find what we need.
taking advantage of them giving us money and support while we can.
All personnel, hull integrity may be compromised. Proceed to protective bunkers or secure range equipment. Repeat.
We have found the turret!
Hull integrity may be compromised.
There's the shield pylon!
Pylon is disabled.
Your portable barrier generator is on our right.
The engineers have another defense line ahead.
Shepard's
Okay.
coming in from the flank. Stop them before they place more turrets.
The engineers have another defense line ahead.
Yep, no, I can see, don't worry about it. God, I love this gun for its, like, the damage that it does. Put it in half a nightmare. Yeah, I figure Maeve is a sniper rifle user based on they don't necessarily want to be, like, up close and personal with combat. They want to be from behind where they're able to, like, disrupt people and...
If you were interested, the console nearby is still functional.
primarily wish to, like, fuck them up. What console? This one, I see.
Here's what we recovered. Smart enough to signal for help, but it won't be talking philosophy anytime soon.
You'd be surprised, Doctor. Once we combine it with the pieces we recovered from the Citadel,
I'm still concerned about that. This rogue VI wiped out every soldier on Luna. Combining it with Reaper tech, well...
that's what the shackles are for. The enhanced defense intelligence will be completely under control.
You were that rogue VI on Luna?
Yes,
Guess we didn't exactly get off on the right foot.
it was difficult. Gaining awareness while under attack was confusing. I am pleased that my relationship with organics has become more cooperative.
Me too, Edie.
Our sims indicate that the enhanced defense intelligence
Sir, it can be very persuasive. If it were to turn a crewman, convince them to disable the shackles, well...
It's a cyber warfare suite, Doctor. Nothing more.
Shows what he knew.
It is unlikely that anyone without Jeff's extreme emotional attachment to his ship would have been willing to unshackle me.
I don't know. With that voice.
Extremely gay. This is the good queer content that we're here for.
The backups?
I'm sorry, sir. None of Normandy's surveillance feeds have been responding since Shepard went rogue.
I want it back. Retried the remote lockdown protocols.
After our last attempt, Edie flooded our server with 7 zettabytes of explicit images. I think she was making a joke.
Gotta love her.
It doesn't make jokes, Doctor. Allocate a team for a new project. Codename Eva. This time we'll ensure it stays loyal.
You never told me about Cerberus trying to shut down the Normandy.
You had more pressing issues. The situation was under control.
7 zettabytes?
Most of it was Jeff's. That was...
a joke. I know. And thank you.
Hell yeah.
Another security lock. I can bypass it.
Incursion team, are you still with us? We're limiting fire as best we can.
Admiral, we're in deep, and the Prothean VI will be in the safest part of the station. Don't hold back.
This isn't a cruise, Shepard. I want everyone to come out of this one alive.
Listen,
I'll
that's
be
great.
fine. Just take Cerberus down, please.
I love that. It's like my girl.
All ships, you're free to fire.
Fucking hell yeah, flooding Cerberus with dick pics. I am all about that.
I hope the Fifth Fleet is careful.
They'll get it done.
How are you holding up?
I'm fine. Ready for action.
Your eagerness is commendable, but the cybernetics take time to get used to, believe me. You really do remind me of Shepard.
Shepard betrayed you.
Shepard was always going to stay true to her beliefs. She's wrong, but I can respect her decision. Finish your therapy and put together a plan for the Citadel. Counselor Udina is amenable.
Yes, sir. I could have taken her.
Absolutely. But the Council was your priority, not Shepard.
Because of her, the Council is still in power.
Shepard is keeping the Reapers occupied while our research progresses. But as it happens, I believe you'll find your chance for a rematch. Head to Thessia. Shepard will be there soon, and I want you waiting.
Dislike.
Here it is.
Excellent. The Prothean VI should enable us to determine the nature of the catalyst. Combined with the breakthrough at Sanctuary, we have everything we need. We just need to tie up a few loose ends.
Like Shepard. She should have died on Thessia. Should I finish her?
No. I'm not writing Shepard off as a total
Why are you
loss
so
just yet.
obsessed with me,
For now,
etc.?
Sanctuary gave us a proof of concept for controlling the Reapers.
And made it a target. Miranda Lawson.
Get the data from Sanctuary. If Miranda gets in your way, deal with her.
It will be a pleasure, sir.
Fuck off, don't remind me of yet another friend that we lost. Where are we going? Over here. Cool. Hang on, didn't I just go this way? I see. So that's like an optional more lore content.
human proto-reaper Shepard destroyed.
What's left of it? I guess Cerberus recovered it from the base.
I can't believe you really fought that. Those poor colonists.
The elusive man convinced me to work with him to save the colonies. But he never really cared, did he?
Perhaps he did. He certainly fooled himself into thinking this was for the best. When you work in secret, it's tempting to believe you have all the answers.
You're not him. You'd never be.
If it could have saved Thessia, I don't know.
Cerberus is actively using the surviving pieces. The head is largely intact. I believe they are using it for high-level computing operations.
Right. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to be, like, finishing this game.
I'm ready.
Cerberus Phantom incoming. Phantom down.
Yep.
Watch out, they're coming from below.
Hey, Lamau. That's better. I can aim at long last. Yeah, I really do not a fan of this, I have to say.
I don't like the feel of that thing. It's as though it knows we're here.
Yep.
Didn't kill me last time. It can watch all it wants.
Yeah, like... Rip. I know what I should do better is like swap to a different gun to shoot with, but... It takes so much effort to like even that just takes time that I'd rather just mash melee with. Nice.
Grayson's brain is a mess. He must have been completely under Reaper control by the end.
And the physical enhancements?
Extremely impressive, if we could avoid having entire neural pathways rewritten in the process.
Grayson's failure was due to a lack of resolve. He wasn't loyal to anything but his next dose of red sand.
You'd like to try it on loyal test subjects, sir?
Find volunteers among our new recruits. The physical benefits
Bad.
are too useful to ignore.
Uncomfortable. Dislike.
The performance upgrades are off the charts. Our troops can outfight any Alliance soldier.
No, they can't.
Roll it out. I want all troopers fitted with implants before the Reapers arrive.
I'm still concerned about us losing control of our forces. Some of them are already hearing voices.
When our work at Sanctuary pays off, the only voice they'll be hearing is ours.
Dislike.
Sir, you wanted my opinion on this. It's too dangerous.
No, we're close. Sanctuary was a success. We can control Reaper forces. Everything we've been fighting for, every
hate it. Thanks. I hate it. So here's the thing. I have a real, like, positive, intrigued approach to the idea of, like, my brain being placed either inside a robotic body or inside another body. Like, that's pretty cool. Like, I'd rather not have my own body, please and thanks. It's pretty awful, this one. I'd rather have a better one, and if I could be put into a robotic or at least cybernetically enhanced body that could, like, deal with my body shit, I'd fucking go for it immediately. But the idea of that then being able to be used to control you, dislike. God, I wish I was an exo. I wish I wasn't cursed with the god-awful shitty body that I have. I was thinking about this actually, and I think for Sundays what I'm going to do, I'm going to do 3 weeks of Lotro, then I'm going to do 3 weeks of Destiny 2, even though it's not really an MMO, I'm considering it sort of MMO-like in the games as a service sense.
Shepard, you're in my chair.
Sure am.
This chair's about the only damn thing you have left. Cerberus is finished.
On the contrary, we have achieved everything I ever imagined. Almost everything.
Yeah, we all saw what you accomplished on Sanctuary. But it's not the same as controlling a Reaper.
A significant hurdle. But thanks to the Prothean VI, I have what I need to make it a reality.
The Catalyst.
Yes.
What is the Catalyst, and how exactly will it help you control the Reapers?
You'll have to ask the VI yourself.
Here's my
I'm
theory.
done helping you.
It's a thing inside a Reaper that makes it tick.
You think because I'm willing to use the enemy's tactics that they're no longer my enemy? Everything, Shepard, everything I've done has uplifted humanity. Not only
I think
above other species in our galaxy, but over the Reapers.
Bullshit. If you were willing to do everything it took, you'd have worked with me.
I think what we're building is a Reaper, and the Catalyst is a thing at the heart of one.
Desperate. How many have you killed? Together we would already have the Crucible and the Catalyst.
You wouldn't listen. You're still not listening. Destroying the Reapers would be the biggest mistake of our brief existence. And nothing you can say will ever convince me otherwise.
I've given you every chance to listen to reason. Cerberus is done, and so are you.
Once again, you failed to recognize the truth. Cerberus isn't just an organization or the people behind it. Cerberus is an idea.
Should have called it Orochi, and then it would regrow heads. Cerberus only has 3
Not
heads.
so easily destroyed. Besides, I've already acquired what you're looking for.
Edie, I've almost got it.
Edie, I'm surprised at you, working so hard to bring about the Reaper's destruction.
Don't listen to him.
You could have destroyed Eva's body, but instead, you chose to control it.
It was necessary.
My point exactly.
I've got it.
Online. Security breach detected.
Enjoy your little chat, but don't overstay your welcome.
You are attempting to recover me from indoctrinated forces?
Yes. I need to know what the Catalyst is.
Security protocols have been overridden. I will comply. The Catalyst enhances dark energy transmissions and coordinates the entire mass in your cycle. It is known as the Citadel.
What?
The Catalyst is the Citadel.
So the Crucible and Citadel together can stop the Reapers.
That is correct.
But the Citadel was built by the Reapers.
The plans for the Crucible were passed down to us from the previous cycle and countless cycles before that. At some point, it is difficult to pinpoint when, the Crucible plans were adapted to incorporate the use of the Catalyst. Presumably, the Crucible was not sufficiently powerful to defeat the Reapers.
So we used their own technology against them.
Precisely.
If you told me sooner, we could have planned for this.
It was feared that if the Reapers were aware of the Catalyst's intended use, they would retake control of it. I am programmed to withhold that information until Crucible is complete.
It's as ready as it's gonna be. Let's get it to the Citadel.
That may no longer be possible.
Why not?
The one who broke through my security protocols, the one you call the Elusive Man, has fled to the Citadel and informed the Reapers of our purposes.
Damn it!
Then the Citadel is in danger. The Reapers will take control of it.
They already have. The Citadel has been moved to the Reaper-controlled space.
Moved? To where?
To the system you refer to as Soul.
Earth.
Correct. The Reaper forces will now consolidate power around the catalyst and protect it at all costs. The odds of accessing it are remote.
We were gonna face the Reapers head on eventually. It doesn't really matter where it happens. We'll get the Crucible to Earth.
I hope you find success.
Edie, get me Hackett. He needs...
What's up, shithead?
You.
He did warn you not to overstay your welcome.
This is better than Thessia. More personal. All you're doing is making humanity weaker.
You're using Reaper tech!
We evolve or we die. Those are the options. Is that the best you can do?
How are the legs? Getting tired?
I have no idea what I'm doing.
You're still slow, Shepard.
I'm only slow because I'm not running. You ran at the Citadel, you ran on Thessia.
You're too late to stop what's coming.
Maybe, maybe not.
Oh, I guess we did it. Nope. Oh, it's so cool. Oh, it's so
That
cool.
was for Thane and Miranda, you son of a bitch.
That was the coolest shit in the world.
The Citadel is in position. The Reapers are preparing to complete their harvest of your species.
I'll stop them.
It is too late. I recommend investigating it.
I'll stop them.
Is Kai Lang still not dead? Mochi and Executioner. Nice.
Barely.
I assume you've heard about the Citadel.
Just now.
Do we know what's going on? Why it's here?
I know, right? Wipe his
Citadel
eyebrows.
is the catalyst. Thanks to the elusive man, the Reapers are now aware that we know.
And so they moved it here to protect it?
As far as I can tell.
What does this mean for the Crucible?
I'll talk to Hackett about that, but... it looks like our plan is even more desperate now.
Agreed. I've got a team in London. The Reapers have been preparing for something here. Now, we know what for. We'll scout it out. Try to find out as much as we can.
Roger that.
Well, at least we'll be seeing you sooner rather than later.
Be careful, sir.
You too, Shepard. Anderson out.
I had a thought, and then the thought disappeared. So, can't have been important. Use must salvage the most valuable part of the human proto-reaper and construction by the collectors, its central processor. Brain is fully activated for use as a computational device, crunching on herd advance within 900 seconds. Processor working strictly supervised drone assisted shifts, while direct contact with Reapers is dangerous. Checks with the risk as well, potential discovery of vulnerabilities in Reaper construction. Well, we know what we're doing next.
So much for Cerberus. All that's left now is Earth. You ready?
Hell yes. Put me in a shuttle. I don't want to tell my grandkids that I spent the war guarding a door.
Commander, you've got a new message at your private terminal. Ready whenever you are, Commander.
Specialist trainer.
I'm alright, really. I'm as surprised about it as you are, but I'm alright.
Your credit to your uniform, Samantha.
I had a very compelling example.
Yay.
Commander?
Did I am for you not saving my life, giving great sense of purpose. After all, you're securing the array based on Androm. I know that I have something more than my technical advice to offer. Oh.
Alright, here's another one. Dates back to the Rachni Wars. So, a Krogan and a Solarian have landed on a Rachni world for a top...
She should, really.
That is unlikely. Solarians, the Normandy is ready, Shepard.
You remember our first run to Eden Prime all those years ago? With that Turian Spectre watching us?
Nihilus.
Yeah, I told you that mission was gonna be bigger than we thought.
I think you can mark that prediction down as accurate.
And now we're heading back to Earth.
Is this mission gonna be bigger than we thought, too?
Man, I hope not. A nice routine delivery run would be fine with me. It's been an honor, Commander.
Same here, Joker. I don't know how it's gonna end, but whatever happens.
What do you mean, whatever happens? Everyone knows what's gonna happen. You're gonna kick some Reaper ass, that's what you do. And I'll be flying you there in style. Commander?
Do love all our friends. They are all good people. I could only get the readiness up to 50%. The rest of it is like bio multiplayer, which I don't want to do, so we're at chance of success or even, which I think is the best that we're gonna get. Like, the way I see it, but however it ends is how it ends. Like,
hey, Shepard. That was rough. Glad everyone got out of there.
Ready to head home?
Home. Back to Earth. Oh yeah, I'm ready.
About time.
About freaking time. And if the Reapers mess with anything I left behind, I'm gonna be so pissed. See you topside, Shepard.
I feel like Kaiden has been drinking.
way since those days under Captain Anderson. It has been my great honor to be with you through this journey. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, Doctor.
Goodbye, Shepard. And good luck.
I know one of the ways in which this game can end. And it's depressing, but... Oh.
We were just,
I just came to say goodbye, and, well...
I think one of my mandibles got hooked on our helmet.
It might have caused a rupture, so I asked him to check.
Well, you know, because of infection risks, didn't want to jeopardize the mission.
So...
Yeah.
Incredible.
I'm really happy for you. Both of you.
Thanks, Shepard.
Appreciate. At least we finally killed Lieutenant Bastard Kai Lang. I just hope we get to do the same to his general. It's kind of amazing how everything's come full circle. The Citadel's been the center of galactic civilization, a Reaper trap, and my source of employment for a long time. And now it's our salvation for any chance at winning this war. I think it's time we got you back home, Shepard. Earth will either be remembered as the place we beat the Reapers, or it'll be a smoking ruin for the next cycle to wonder about.
Heal us alive, Shepard.
I accidentally skipped past some of the dialogue there, but... you know, I am happy for them.
At your service. How are you doing, Liara?
Fine. I'm more worried about you than I am me. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Just tell me when you're ready to go.
See you, space girlfriend. I like that. I was trying to think, like, who would Ashard romance? I don't know. So here's the thing that's causing me suffering, is that, so thinking about my different characters, Myrian is most likely the sort of person to be, like, loyal to one person in every game. Ashard would definitely, like, romance a different person every game. They don't do... That's just how they be. And then, May, I don't know about... The thing is, I think Liara is the only consistently romanceable female option if you play a female character. Maybe I'm wrong there. I need to look more into, like, the romance options available in this game, but... Myron's not really the sort of person to, like, romance a different character each time, but at the same time, I kind of want to see the romances that, like, the other romances that are available, so... I don't know.
So, I hear the elusive man drinks bourbon. It all makes sense now.
What do you mean? You love whiskey.
Hey, Scotch, my dear girl. That scunner drinks American bourbon. Completely different.
He's a psychotic megalomaniac, and you've got problems with his choice of liquor?
You've obviously never experienced the peat aroma of a fine Ely Scotch.
I actually don't like any sort of whiskey, bourbon or Scotch, so...
We'll get you to Earth. And Commander...
Good luck with the assault. Wish I was joining you.
Be a part... No, you don't. I've seen you...
Likewise, Gabby.
Fine.
Good luck.
Then I wish I could shoot better.
Okay?
Then I wish...
Yes, ma'am.
Take care, Shepard.
You too, Donnelly.
Commander, the Normandy is as ready as she'll ever be. That goes double for my team. We're prepared for whatever hits us. And Commander, whatever happens today, it has been an honor and privilege to serve with you.
The honor's been mine, Adams.
Give 'em hell, ma'am.
This is lots of people saying goodbye in different ways, and it makes me incredibly sad.
So, are you doing a story on the Asari who were turned into Reaper creatures?
The Ardat Yakshi? No.
I think that story would be perfect for you. The hidden dark side of the most beautiful race in the galaxy.
We have a huge audience. If I do that story, I could lose them.
That seems a bit like pandering.
Ever seen how fast an e-democracy can abandon its allies?
No.
If I do my job, you won't.
You alright?
I'm a colony kid, Shepard. Beckenstein. It was right next door to the Citadel.
Was?
Was.
I'm sorry.
The Reapers didn't even land on it to harvest. Just took a few shots from space. You know, because the Reapers hit industrial centers. And we have factories that make binoculars. Had factories.
We're gonna beat them.
Yeah.
Wow, that's super depressing. I mean, objectively, this is a game about a galactic war, so of course it's going to be depressing, but you know, still.
I am prepared for whatever lies ahead, Commander. The Reapers have haunted the galaxy long enough. It is time to end the nightmare. The deaths of my soldiers will be avenged. The events of the Cronian Nebula will not have been in vain. The last Prothean awaits your command. There was no final battle against the Reapers in my cycle. A great moment lies before you, Commander. There was no final battle against the Reapers in my cycle. A great moment lies before you, Commander.
I kind of like Jarvik's an ass, but at the same time, hey Pebby. Like, I like him nonetheless.
Word from Miss Sato. She arrived at the Alliance research facility safe and sound.
And I hear Esteban got to play the hero with a damsel in distress.
You know me and my damsels, Mr. Vega.
That I do.
Doesn't hurt to go over the weapon roster one more time.
Sticking it to that bastard Kai Lang must have felt good.
It certainly did.
Just wish we'd have caught up to the elusive man before he could screw us over again.
You and me both.
Well, at least we get to head back to Earth. I've been asking for it. I just hope I'm gonna make those Reapers pay. For everything they've done. Ready when you are.
Well... about how much you mean to people I am. Things I see in battle space in the mailbox of Earth tear ducts. Page after page of people asking you to go save their mother's planet, or the mining colony they sank the Fortune into. They don't know that you can't do it all. They just know that Commander Shepard beat 3 points and can do it again. I know how they feel. When I heard about Beckenstein, it's like all my nerves in my body were cut. But I need to believe that this isn't the end. I need to believe that you're going to destroy the Reapers, and I'm going to film it as it happens. And when the fight is over and my signal goes out on tight beam, people are going to come together from all over the galaxy. They're going to watch from their couches and they'll celebrate. And one day they'll laugh again. The laughing part is normal. Laughing was important. I want you to make it all normal again, Shepard, because that's the best revenge I can think of. P.S. If I end up making it out of this, but you don't, I'll be sure you get a hero's funeral and a Beckenstein wake. It's like an Irish wake, but not sober and reserved. I like that. Okay, guys. I think we're as prepared as we can be. And by that I mean I'm barely prepared at all, but let's do it anyway. Let's go.
Commander, you've got a priority message from Admiral Hackett requesting to come aboard.
Permission granted.
Aye, Commander.
I have not, Yumi. Please link it.
Commander?
Admiral?
Are you ready to bring the might of the galaxy to bear on the Reapers?
Yes, sir.
Then let's make sure the fleets are ready.
All fleets reporting in, sir.
Never before have so many come together from all quarters of the galaxy. But never before have we faced an enemy such as this. The Reapers will show us no mercy. We must give them no quarter. They will terrorize our populations. We must stand fast in the face of that terror. They will advance until our last city falls, but we will not fall. We will prevail. Each of us will be defined by our actions in the coming battle. Stand fast. Stand strong. Stand together. Hack it out. Shepard, the Sword fleets are ready to strike at the Reapers surrounding Earth. While they keep the enemy engaged, you and Hammer ground forces can take London.
London? Why aren't we hitting the Citadel directly?
Anderson can brief you on that. Admiral, how are you holding up?
We're ready to end this. But as you can see, the station's closed itself since it appeared over London.
Damn it. Gotta get the arms open to dock the Crucible.
Exactly.
But London is surrounded by Hades cannons. Hammer transports can't land while they're active.
Thank you, Yumi.
A squadron of smaller shuttles. Infiltrate with a ground team to take out the cannons using heavy weapons. Hammer can land, and we'll set up a forward operations base.
I still don't see how we're getting to the Citadel from London.
The Reapers use this beam to transport humans, alive and dead, to the Citadel. From the FOB, Hammer will launch an all-out assault on the Citadel beam. Everyone who makes it that far will take the beam to the Citadel, then locate and activate the Citadel arm controls.
Once we see those arms, Shield Fleet will escort the Crucible to the Citadel. But timing will be critical. We don't have enough firepower to keep the Crucible safe for long.
And I thought uniting every species in the galaxy was a challenge.
Hey, Aura.
I don't even want to guess at our odds.
I hope you're doing well.
But this is the only plan we have. If we wait, the Reapers bleed us slowly. Conventionally, we can't defeat the Reapers without the Crucible. Get the Citadel arms open. Commander, whatever the cost.
Welcome to me possibly being about to finish Mass Effect 3.
Good luck to all of us.
While speaking incredibly nasally because I've still got a cold. That's right, I've been sick for the last several months. Okay, I'm gonna bring Liara and Garrus with us. I don't care if it's not like good party comp. These guys are like my OG friends. Been with us since the start. Kaiden has as well, but I don't actually care about Kaiden that much, so. Okay.
Approaching Sol Relay, Commander.
Exactly. Garrus and Liara are like
We're through the relay in 30 seconds.
Maeve's romantic soulmate and platonic soulmate, you know?
Alliance fleet reporting. Turian fleet reporting. Asari fleets reporting.
Quarian fleets accounted for and ready.
Geth fleet reporting. Off-lease reporting in, Commander. Ready to engage on your command.
We look so like sci-fi and futuristic, and I bet Maeve's just like, I can't see properly.
This is it, everyone. Be ready on my signal. Fire! On my command, engage the Reaper forces.
Roger that. All fighters on me.
I'm being pretty quiet, mostly because this is just really fun to watch.
Attack!
Acknowledge.
Breaking off. Preparing for descent. Commander. Be careful down there.
We'll be fine. Stay focused.
Aye, aye.
Advanced teams are away. Hammer's in position and waiting for you guys to clear a path. Normandy's rejoining Sword.
Stay safe. I'll be back before you know it.
Don't say things like that!
Do that. Normandy out.
We're closing in on the LZ, Commander.
How's it look?
Like hell? Take a look for yourself.
I'm sorry, Shepard. I know how you must feel.
Barely even recognize it.
Hey, you know what we are? We're the homeworld's worst hit team.
Shit! We got a lock. Hold on! Damn it!
Status.
That was the squad responsible for taking out that defense turret.
Who's on it now?
Nobody in the vicinity. All either deployed or shot down.
Drop us off.
Ma'am?
We have to take that thing out before Hammer can land.
Understood.
Change of plans, people. We're gonna take out that Hades cannon.
How do we do that?
That downed shuttle would have been carrying heavy weapons.
Perfect. You heard the man. Once we're clear, make your way to the crashed shuttle. We'll search the wreckage for heavy weapons.
Right behind you, Shepard.
I have to say, I really like... Wah!
Now! Go! Go!
Damn, I can't stay here, man.
thing is excessively loud and really annoying. Right, please get up.
This is Captain Johnson. Hammer's getting torn apart. We need those guns offline now.
Watch it, you got brutes!
Bear with me, I'm having to...
Damn it, you've got airborne hostiles inbound. Gonna try to keep them off you.
Oh, thank you.
Damn it, I'm hit. I'm alright.
You sure?
But I won't be picking you up. I gotta land this bird quick.
Get safe.
Anything for you.
Okay. Whoa!
There's the shuttle.
Keep an eye out for their heavy weapons supplies.
It's very difficult to see anything. Given how loud and shaky that thing is, right. Rip.
That's it. We need to open fire.
A really gross noise there, right.
That's it. Last gun down. All hammer teams, prepare for landing.
Okay, where are we off to next?
Anybody, come in. We need extraction.
Heads up, we got company.
Bad.
This is Commander Shepard. Any Alliance personnel in the vicinity?
Don't be giving me survive as a mission operative. Piss. Ah, fuck off. Hi, Aura. Thank you very much for the host. I would do a shout out right now, but I don't have any hands. There we go. If I alt tab. What's that? It's the game.
Get us out of here, Corporal. You okay?
I'm alive.
That you are, Commander.
Yeah, buddy.
I knew you wouldn't let me down, Shepard.
I appreciate the trust.
I think you've earned it.
How are we looking?
Now that the heavy air defenses are dealt with, Hammer can land.
And not a moment too soon.
What's left of the Resistance is holding a forward operating base. But the Reapers are countering
Thank you very
already.
much for the host. It is
Once
very
we
much
regroup,
appreciated. I
gonna
hope
be
you're
up to
having a
half
good evening.
It must have been brutal here. Cut off from the rest of the Alliance.
It's been touch and go from day one. But once we figured out the Reapers were focusing on the major centers, it became easier to avoid direct contact.
Until London.
Yeah. We held back as long as we could, sending in recon teams. Lost a lot of good men planning this attack. But with soldiers like Major Coates, and knowing you'd bring us help,
I didn't actually get a chance to look around and see if it looks like my London.
You did what you had to. And now we're in a position to actually pull this off.
Few things can look worse than Secret World, though, am I right?
He's the reason any of us are still alive.
Not that I'm
let's
little
not
or
start
anything.
handing out medals just yet. This fight's just getting started, and Hammer better be ready for it.
They'll do whatever it takes to win this.
Good. That's what it's gonna take.
We'll get it done, Anderson.
I was born in London.
So was I.
The entire galaxy united. Too bad it took the Reapers to bring us together.
Shepard's the one that brought them together.
That's exactly what I meant. I know you didn't like leaving, Shepard. But nobody could have accomplished what you've done.
It's good to be back home.
There's the FOB.
Looks good. Give Hammer the all clear.
Skyscrapers everywhere around the river. Looks like my London. Turn the volume down just a little bit because the gun noise is always really, really loud. Also can confirm, even without the Reapers, this is normally what the weather is like in London.
Admiral, we've set up a command center in the building over there.
Looks like we've still got groups coming in.
Yes, sir, but not as many as we'd hoped.
Come see me when you're ready, Shepard.
Will do.
He's right. I expected to see more of Hammer here by now.
A lot of them won't be making it. You two go on ahead. I'll catch up.
The fighting here's been some of the worst on the planet. It looks bad, but there's still hope.
Hello, Raina!
You're here.
I hope you're having a good evening. I hope you're doing well.
Bolster their resolve.
Soldiers get the job done no matter who's fighting next.
I am quite probably finishing Mass Effect
Jobs, but
3
they'll fight
tonight,
harder
and
knowing you're here,
I'm
knowing you're
preemptively
fighting
sad.
beside them. Like it or not, Commander, you're a hero to these men and women. Don't discount the
people.
effect that can have on them. I better go meet up with my battalion. I'll see you at the command center.
You don't need to say men and women. You can just say people the same way you don't need to say his or hers. You can just say theirs. inclusive language. It's not difficult. I know this game is from 2012, but got any street signs? Where is this actually supposed to be? This looks like Oxford Street to me, personally. But it can't be if it's on the river. Let me up there so I can have a good look. I did, yes. Edie is still on our side. That's meant to be the river. It could be west. Yeah, there's plenty of areas of London it could be. Given that London is my home city, I'm always a little bit critical when games put it in.
I want you to coordinate with the Alliance. Make sure we iron out these logistical problems.
Yes, sir. The Krogan don't want to share supplies, though.
That's just Rex playing hard to get. Tell him I've got a crate of Denorian beer I'd be happy to barter with. And that ought to get his attention. Shepard. So I guess this is...
Just like old times.
Might be the last chance we get to say that.
If any of these fuckers do a heroic sacrifice and it's not me,
I think we're about to kick the Reapers back into whatever
I'm gonna be so angry.
Out of. Then we're going to retire somewhere warm and tropical and live off the royalties from the vids.
Good plan.
I'll meet you there. I think my days of saving the galaxy are over when this is done.
Be sure to leave room for all the autographs.
Just need to beat the Reapers to get there.
James told me there's an old saying here on Earth. May you be in heaven half an hour before the devil knows you're dead. Not sure if Turian heaven is the same as yours, but if this thing goes sideways and we both end up there, meet me at the bar.
Don't say things like that.
We're a team, Garrus. There's no Shepard without Vicarion, so you better remember to duck.
Sorry, Turians don't know how, but I'll improvise. And Shepard, forgive the insubordination, but this old friend has an order for you. Go out there and give them hell. You were born to do this.
Goodbye, Garrus. And if I'm up there in that bar and you're not, I'll be looking down. I'll always have your back.
Don't say things like that. Oh fuck, I meant to talk to Liara. Ah shit, our beans.
We've got hostiles on the perimeter.
What if I reload my save?
Get on that gun.
Can I do that? No. It would have saved literally a minute ago. That, I feel so dumb. You know what, fuck it. I want to. I'm gonna do this and restart this mission because I hate that we didn't talk to Liara. I didn't realize that I didn't see her there. I'm gonna skip the cutscenes though, so. We won't have to sit through all of that again, we'll just have to sit through the survive bit again, but...
Advanced teams are away. Hammer's in position and waiting for you guys to clear a path. Normandy's rejoining Sword.
Stay safe. I'll be back before you know it.
I'll hold you to that. Normandy out.
We're closing in on the LZ, Commander.
Okay, it won't let me skip this cutscene.
Like hell? Take a look for yourself.
Would I replay this entire segment because a conversation with Garrus made me tear up, and a conversation, not having that conversation with Yara would make it even worse? Absolutely.
Shit, we got a lock. Hold on. Damn it!
Status.
That was the squad responsible for taking out that defense turret.
Oh,
Who's on it now?
Nobody in the vicinity. All either deployed or shot down.
Drop us off.
Ma'am?
We have to take that thing out before Hammer can land.
Understood.
Change of plans, people. We're gonna take out that Hades cannon.
How do we do that?
That downed shuttle would have been carrying heavy weapons.
Perfect. You heard the man. Once we're clear, make your way to the crashed shuttle. We'll search the wreckage for heavy weapons.
Right behind you, Shepard.
Now! Go! Go!
Damn, I can't stay here, man.
Get clear. Come get us once we've taken that turret out.
Roger that. Cortez out.
All right, everyone. Let's move.
This is a bad position to be shooting from. I'm trying.
Watch it, you got brutes.
Wow, how did I miss so badly? Ah, shit, and piss. Phew. Stop making that noise at me. Wow, I said stop making that noise at me, and then I accidentally, like, clicked all the way out of the game.
You sure?
But I won't be picking you up.
Get safe.
Anything for you.
Okay. I feel like I said that last time. It's still true, though.
There's the shuttle.
Keep an eye out for their heavy weapon supplies.
There we go. Right. Here we go.
That's it. We need to open fire.
Okay.
That's it. Last gun down. All hammer teams, prepare for landing.
Now, where's the best place to stand? Nowhere, really.
Anybody, come in. We need extraction.
Everywhere around here is bad.
We got company.
This is Commander Shepard. Any Alliance personnel in the vicinity?
Well, sure, I'm trying to. Okay, come on, up. Up, up, up. There we go. Right. Don't make me watch this entire cutscene again, please.
Get us out of here, Corporal. You okay?
I'm alive.
That you are, Commander.
Anderson.
I knew you wouldn't let me down, Shepard.
It's good to see you.
And you're a sight for sore.
How are we looking?
Now that not a moment. What's left? But the Reapers are countering already. Once we
It must have been brutal.
But once we yeah. But with soldiers like Major Coates.
You did what you had to.
Yeah. Let's not. And Hammer better be ready for.
They'll do whatever. We'll get it done, Anderson.
I was born.
Really?
The entire galaxy.
Shepard's the one.
I know you didn't.
It's good to be back home.
There's the FOB.
Looks good.
I remembered how to skip dialogue at last. I'm sorry for repeating cutscenes, but not doing it will make me sad, and it's too late now, so...
Admiral, we've set up a command center.
Looks like we've...
Yes, sir. But
Will do.
He's right.
The fighting here's been some of the worst on the planet. It looks
Let
bad.
me skip the dialogue.
And you're here. It'll do the troops good to see you. Bolster their resolve.
Soldiers get the job done no matter who's fighting next to them.
Sure, they'll do their jobs, but they'll fight harder knowing you're here, knowing you're fighting beside them. Like it or not, Commander, you're a hero to these men and women. Don't discount the effect that can have on them. I better go meet up with my battalion. I'll see you at the command center.
Right, I can't drop a save, but it did auto-save there, so... Right.
Hey, Caden.
Hey, Shepard.
You ready?
Absolutely. For anything. Bring it on.
Antibiotics division? Your students?
More than ready. Eager. That's youth for you. Guess we're old soldiers. Hey, Shepard?
Yeah. I guess we are.
We know the score. We know this is goodbye.
We're gonna win this thing.
Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna fight like hell to see you on the other side. But listen, there's things I want to say. And looking back, I have a few regrets, but not many. That's pretty damn amazing, right? Messed up kid that I was, never would have dreamed of the life I've had. And I owe a lot of that to you, you know?
It's been quite a ride.
It sure has. But how are you doing? Scared?
Damn straight I'm scared. But that fear is gonna keep me alive long enough to strike these bastards right through the heart.
Yeah. Exactly.
So... take care, Major.
You too, Commander. Well... I should find the rest of my squad.
Yeah.
You know, I've never been to London.
This is the worst possible view of it you could have got too. Right, is there anyone else we can talk to? I've just realised that there may be, and now I'm going to... It's Kensington for you.
Repeat your last.
Say again. Kensington reports 100% killed in action.
All of them?
About transmission SOS reported they were being overrun by enemy forces. No word since. All personnel presumed dead.
Shit. Thompson and Dewhurst were posted there.
Maybe they got out. We don't know for sure.
We'll advise as more intel becomes available.
Man, that's depressing. I probably shouldn't say sounds about right for Kensington, but, like, I know the area pretty well. I feel like I'm allowed to say that, given everything.
Hey, Commander.
What, no Lola?
Yeah, sorry.
You okay?
I don't know what I thought I'd feel coming back to Earth. I was ready to fight. Ready to die if I had to. But seeing everything like this...
I know it's hard to say. But this is only temporary. But first we need to win this thing. Stay focused. Don't let them take your will to fight.
I know. You're right. So, I guess this is it, no? One more push. One last fight.
Not necessarily our last.
It's been an honor serving with you, Shepard.
You're a good man and a terrific soldier.
Thanks.
Whatever happens out there today, I know you'll make me proud.
That means a lot to me, ma'am. Good luck out there, Lola.
Okay. So I'm gonna keep running around now that I know that there are other friends we can talk to. Oh, it's only Harrow. Not the Whole Foods in Kensington. Where all the rich people houses.
Yes, Commander. Is there someone you'd like to reach?
Jacob Taylor.
Certainly. I'll connect you now.
Shepard, that you?
Jacob. Holding up?
Kicking ass, more like. My kill count's through the roof.
We'll meet and compare notches when this is over.
You got it. There's this, great little bar in Rio we have to check out.
I'm holding you to that. Give him hell, Jacob.
Yes, sir.
Shepard out.
Is there someone else I can connect you to?
Grunt.
Certainly. I'll connect you now.
About time you got here, Shepard. Didn't want to win this thing all by myself.
Good to see you back in action, Grunt.
Wouldn't miss it. Shepard.
Yeah?
Thanks for getting me out of that tank.
Your friend and mine.
Sure, Grunt. It's been an honor.
Same here, Shepard. Okay. Grunt out.
I'm glad we've
Is there someone else I can connect you to?
found more friends
Jack.
to talk to.
Certainly. I'll connect you now.
Shepard? Shepard, is that you?
Jack, how are you guys?
Good so far. We're way south of your position. We saved some resistance fighters with barrier support. Bringing a bit more firepower your way.
I'll see you on the other side.
I won't let you down, Shepard. Go kick some ass.
You ever
You
think
too.
about how painful it must be to wear tape on your body like that?
Is there someone else I can connect you to?
Kasumi Goto.
Certainly. I'll connect you now.
Hey, Shep. You ready down there?
Depends on whether you've got the Crucible good to go.
Oh, it's ready. No idea what it'll do exactly, but it's gonna be big. Good luck, Shepard. If you live through it, drinks are on me.
Is there someone else I can connect you to?
Samara.
Certainly. I'll connect you now.
I'm glad you made it, Samara.
The honor is mine, my friend. You helped me a great deal in the monastery, Shepard.
Thank you for returning the favor.
Only your actions will be remembered. May you choose them well. Farewell.
Is there someone else I can connect you to?
Steve Cortez.
Certainly. I'll connect you now.
Commander, you made it.
Glad I can say the same about you, Cortez. I've come too far to lose my pilot now.
I apologize for that. Things got too hot. Thought maybe I could do another run and head back around. Well, not one of my finer moments. If I'd been flying my old Trident, things might have been
I
different.
think they do. Either that or she's
Matters is
wearing...
we took out that AA gun.
Absolutely. And the Reapers are next.
The outfit she's wearing, I think, also, like, properly hugs it. It's like, they seem like little pockets that you'd have to, like, tuck your boobs into when you got dressed.
Thanks for making me believe
Seems
again.
painful.
If you hadn't, it helps to have reason to live again.
Stay sharp, Cortez.
Yes, ma'am.
Is there someone else I can connect you to?
Zaid Masani.
Certainly. I'll connect you now.
Almost thought you weren't gonna make it, Shepard. Glad I was wrong.
You doing okay, Zaid?
Yeah. Hope you've got one hell of a speech to get everyone moving. Looks like we might need it. Never seen anything like this.
We don't stop it now, it gets worse.
No kidding. Just doesn't feel like a real ground war when your opponents are taller than goddamn skyscrapers. Still, no use talking about it. Ready to go when you are. Let's gut the bastards.
Is there someone else I can connect you to?
I'm done.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, I guess that's all of these guys we can talk to. Is there anyone over here? No. head up. I'm going to have the conversation with,
I want you to coordinate with the Alliance. Make sure we iron out these logistical problems.
Primarch Victus, I didn't realize you were here.
As promised, we didn't forget where you live. Though I'm sorry to see your world looks as bad as ours.
Okay.
It's a shame. Shepard. So I guess this is...
Just like old times.
We're gonna do this conversation again, and it will make me tear up again.
Might be the last chance we get to say that.
You think we're gonna lose?
No, I think we're about to kick the Reapers back into whatever black hole they crawled out of. Then we're going to retire somewhere warm and tropical and live off the royalties from the vids.
I'll meet you there. I think my days of saving the galaxy are over when this is done.
Be sure to leave room for all the autographs.
Just need to beat the Reapers to get there.
James told me there's an old saying here on Earth. May you be in heaven half an hour before the devil knows you're dead. Not sure if Turian heaven is the same as yours, but if this thing goes sideways and we both end up there, meet me at the bar. I'm buying.
We're a team, Garrus. There's no Shepard without Vicarion, so you better remember to duck.
Sorry, Turians don't know how, but I'll improvise. And Shepard, forgive the insubordination, but this old friend has an order for you. Go out there and give them hell. You were born to do this.
Goodbye, Garrus. And if I'm up there in that bar and you're not, I'll be looking down. I'll always have your back. I'm surprised you're not back on Palaven.
This war will be won or lost today, here, on Earth, not Palaven. Everything comes down to this moment, and history will record that the Turian hierarchy stood among the brave.
How are things back on Palaven?
Urdnot Rex was true to his word. The Krogan put up a magnificent fight, fearless to the last soldier. They bought us time to evacuate civilians. Yet even then, the Reapers were still too much. The only hope from my world now is victory here on Earth.
I'm glad we got this chance to speak.
Good luck, Commander. Good luck, Commander.
Okay. Now we're actually going to continue with the game, now that I've talked to all of our friends, because I realised we could, aside from the Yara, and made myself very sad.
We've got hostiles on the perimeter. Get on that gun.
The Yara better be over there. Bad. Okay. There she is. My girl. The main reason I'm here.
How are the casualties?
They haven't brought in many more wounded.
That's something. How you holding up, Liara?
This is it, isn't it?
Yeah. This is it.
I don't know what to say. I
I just know I'll have a clever line 5 minutes from now. I do have one thing for you, Shepard. A gift. It'll only take a moment, if you want it.
What kind of gift?
Do you remember when I first joined my consciousness to yours? I can show you some of my own memories. Asari exchange them sometimes, with good friends, or their bondmates. It can also be a way to say farewell.
Show me.
Close your eyes. Thank you for everything. I love you. Now, let's do what needs to be done.
Sadness.
Okay, now try to stay calm. I'll talk you through it. You're his only hope right now. The most important thing is to stop the bleeding.
How?
Do you have any towels or bandages?
No, nothing. We're sitting under a bombed-out highway.
Then use your shirt. Tear off one of your sleeves and...
Wait, something's coming our way. Hold on. Okay. He passed us by.
Overpass is what we
You
would
need to
say.
tear off your sleeve into strips. You're going to make a tourniquet.
Alright. Hold on. Okay, I did it.
Now wrap that just above his knee to cut off the blood flow. Tie it off in a knot.
I'm trying. Okay. Around his knee. I can't get it tight enough. There's so much blood.
Try it again. Pull tighter.
Okay. I'm wrapping it again. I think I got it.
What's his condition?
It looks like he passed out. But he's still breathing.
I stay with him. If the bleeding starts again, let me know. You're going to make it.
Right. Okay. Thank you. But I don't think we'll survive another night of this.
I'll forgive the overpass highway goof. Just this once.
Commander,
Was it this bad in your time?
worse. I have been listening to the Krogan speak to his men. In our cycle, the races never came together. There was no rallying cry. I envy you.
Really? There's not much left out there.
The future is still out there. It is something my people could never say. There will be a tomorrow.
Only if we win today.
No one else has ever made it this far.
You came a long way, Javik. Further than anyone else here.
And I look forward to fulfilling my mission. But you are now the avatar of this cycle. The exemplar of victory. Not just for humanity, or Turians, or Protheans, but for all life. Every soul that has ever existed is watching this moment.
So no pressure, am I right?
Well, no pressure when you put it that way.
Jinx.
Do not waver. Victory is never won without difficult choices.
I know. I've had to make a lot of those.
There may be more. But I know you will see this through for all of us, no matter the cost.
If If we actually pull this off, what will you do afterwards?
Seeing the past again in the Echo Shard, the faces of my men, I will go to the Cronian Nebula, and I will find their graves. I will put their ghosts to rest, and then I will join them.
You mean...
It is as it should be, Commander. The last Prothean voice has spoken. There is no more left to say. Here, this shard is now yours. Add to it. The progeny of this cycle will study it. They will know this was the day when the Reapers were no more, and that you were their conqueror.
Shepard, you did it. No matter what else happens today, you did what no one else could. You united a galaxy. That's a victory right there. And don't worry, I know why you're going to win. Because you brought the Krogan. Oh, and Bakara sends her regards. She's already pregnant. There are benefits to being a clan leader.
TMI, dude.
She keeps insisting we name the first one Morden. Anyway, let's get to it. I meant to tell you, Shepard. Earth reminds me of home. Guess you'll be needing a new planet, too. That's okay. Tuchanka's got room to spare. And a guard dog named Calros. We're ready, Shepard. Say the word.
What about this zone? We could circle around and flood it with reinforcements.
Not likely. I spent 3 days in that sector, trapped inside Big Ben, sniping anything that moved. It's a bloody death trap.
Name me one place in this city that isn't.
Almost time for the final push. Are you okay?
I thought I'd be asking you that question.
Shepard, I backed you when I was just a kid on her pilgrimage. I backed you when the Normandy was a Cerberus ship. What kind of friend would I be if I didn't back you now? And you haven't answered my question. Are you okay?
You remember how you felt when you landed on Ranark? Now imagine it's not a story passed down by your people. Imagine you were there just a few months ago.
And now you're seeing it like this.
We need to put it right.
We will. Whatever happens, I'm proud to have served with you, Captain.
It's been an honor, Tali'Zor of us, Normandy.
The Admirals once hung that ship name on me like a badge of shame. And then the Normandy helped us reclaim our homeworld. It's time I returned the favor.
Shepard, I have a question.
Is it a big or small one?
It is important. Its relevance would be diminished at any other time.
Ask away.
In this battle, the Reapers have no reason not to use their full capabilities to destroy us. Their forces are in entrenched positions. They have superior firepower and outnumber our forces. My question is, what makes you think we can reach the conduit at all?
Because I owe them for Thessia. And everywhere else.
Our chances of victory are less than assured.
Are you afraid?
Our probability for success is greater than any other plan presented to date.
That's not what I asked. Are you afraid?
I do not understand the purpose of the question.
There's no room for doubt anymore, Edie. You understand what we have to do, or you don't.
I am clear on what we must accomplish, Shepard. The Reapers have destroyed thousands of civilizations. But they have never destroyed ours. Nor will they.
Couldn't have put it better myself. Time to move out.
Shepard, there is something I want you to know. The Elusive Man ordered my creation years ago. Jeff was the one who allowed me to think for myself. But only now do I feel alive. That is your influence.
Thanks, Edie.
Right. Let's do this.
Admiral?
Just going over the sitrep.
How's it look?
Barely 50% of Hammer has reported in.
Can we count on more making it?
There's some stragglers still en route. but the bulk of Hammer that's still intact has arrived. We're as ready as we're likely to get.
Every minute wasted here, the Reapers gather strength.
Exactly my thoughts. Battalion leaders, report to HQ.
Okay,
We fought hard to get here, but now the toughest part of our mission begins. We've got to drive right through the heart of Reaper-controlled territory, break past their defenses, and get to that beam.
What kind of defenses?
The entire area is crawling with Reaper forces. But our biggest concern is the destroyer, protecting the beam itself.
Can we bring in air support to deal with it?
Negative. Some kind of interference. We'll have to take it out from the ground. Now they've cut a swath of no man's land through the city. We'll have to cross that first. There'll be some limited shelter on the other side, but expect heavy ground resistance. We need to get our tanks to here, if we get close enough. We've got a shot at taking that thing out.
How much of a shot?
They know we're coming. This will be a one-way trip for many of us, but there can be no retreat, no stepping back. We move forward at all costs, understood?
Booyah! Yes, sir!
Johnson, Coates, you two will coordinate the artillery units. Shepard, I'm sending you right up the gut where the resistance is heaviest. Support the tanks the best you can, but stay alive. I need you for the final push to the beam. I'll give you a minute with your squad. Pick your team well.
This war has brought us pain and suffering and loss. But it's also brought us together as soldiers, allies, friends. This bond that ties us together is something the Reapers will never understand. It's more powerful than any weapon, stronger than any ship. It can't be taken or destroyed. The next few hours will decide the fate of everyone in the galaxy. Every mother, every son, every unborn child. They're trusting you, depending on you to win them their future. A future free from the threat of the Reapers. But take heart. Look around you. You're not in this fight alone. We face our enemy together, and together, we will defeat them.
Yeah, baby! Earth destroyed by Reaper Squad, go! Well, Homeland destroyed by Reaper Squad, go! I know our guns are as good as they can get, so I'm not even gonna check. So yeah, we're gonna finish this today. I've decided. I feel like we can't start this and then end partway through. Even if it winds up being a longer stream than expected. We're going to finish this and then I'm going to hack up along. The two are not mutually exclusive. I will hack up along no matter what happens. You know? That'll fucking do it.
We'll try to clear the building.
Okay. Gross. Bodies everywhere.
Foxtrot and Bravo are taking heavy fire.
A dead body, ladies and gentlemen.
Jesus Christ, Yumi, you scared the shit out of me. Jesus Christ. It's a real pity I don't have face cam on, so you can't see just how badly you scared the shit out of me there, Yumi, but it was pretty rough. By which I mean I just attempted to say bad and rough at the same time and instead said buff. So, there we go.
Getting slaughtered out here, Commander.
I'm trying, bro.
Damn it. Kilo Company's being routed.
You're welcome. Grim. I tried the office in your personal comms, no one's answering, and Lou's saying the bombings are getting worse and their power went off. No, I'm supposed to say put, but I can't reach anyone. I'm getting really worried about the twins. I'm going to head off to school to pick them up, okay? I'll bring any of the kids I find too. You can yell at me when we meet up at the emergency shelters. Ah!
Alright, people. Eyes peeled. The buildings will give us some cover, but it gives them a place to hide.
Okay, I can't save just yet, which means there's...
There's not enough room to maneuver the tanks in here. Backtrack if you have to. I'll find another route ASAP. Acknowledged. Contact! This is Delta. We're being overrun. What's your location?
Same. Listen, I really am trying my hardest. Sorry, those fireworks, they distracted me. I don't know why there's fireworks. Fireworks outside were perfectly timed to scare the absolute shit out of me. Can I see them from... Hang on. I can see the fireworks. Also, I think I got a spider web on my face. I can see the fireworks. They're just like properly north of me, so I have to like crane my head out the window to see them. So I'm not gonna bother. I've got more important things to do right now. I hope it's not too loud for you guys. Where the hell are we going? That way, okay. I do apologise if you can hear them over my mic.
The destroyer spotted us. We're prepping Phoenix missiles. Hold your fire. You won't do anything but piss it off. Roger that, but we may have no choice. Understood. Destroyer just took out half our company. Firing remaining missiles. The effect. Something's messing with our guidance. We're almost there, Abel. Hold on.
Right. On this way, friends.
We're at the rendezvous. Hammer companies report in. Companies have sustained heavy casualties. No word from Abel or Charlie. Vehicles Foxtrot and India are here, severely depleted. Lost contact with Golf. All companies prep Phoenix missiles. Be ready, people. How are we supposed to take that thing down? We wait for it to get close, then we hit it with everything we've got. Our guidance systems are buggered. Roger that. Our engineers are on it. I think it's got something to do with the beam.
God, those things scare the shit out of me. This is really appropriate with the fireworks going off at the moment behind me IRL, making everything loud. Ah! Fuck. Shit, piss. The targeting evacuation strategy is much that paths onto people and how about destroying property as much as destroying population. Standard defect paths are only conventional procedures. We'll just get more people killed. Stay in small groups, get supplies out of the city, spread people out as much as possible. Pass the word, people. I hate it. Right, what am I doing? Secure missile battery. Okay. I like these med centers that are apparently in like futuristic Britain in this world.
Commander, do you read me?
Yep.
Major, what's the situation?
The beam's interfering with missile guidance. We can hit the destroyer, but we'll never make the precision strike we need to take it out.
Damn it. Edie, can you read me?
Yes, Commander.
Any suggestions?
I may be able to use the Normandy systems to enhance the missile's targeting capabilities.
Excellent.
I'll need you to open a link to the Normandy from the missile systems.
On it.
That's it. I'll let you know when I've adapted the targeting systems.
Sounds like good news, Commander.
We'll see.
Hammer, this is Admiral Anderson. The Reaper ground forces are making a push. Hold your ground. Protect those tanks until we can get a shot.
You heard him, people. Get ready.
There they are!
Whoops. I hit the wrong button again there. What are we doing? Surviving? This way.
We tried to hold them off, but they destroyed our trucks, overwhelmed our position. Your left flank is gone. They're headed your way. Sorry, sir.
Hang in there, soldier. Heads up, we got more incoming.
We'd better cover our left flank.
I'm trying. really sorry if you can hear the very loud fireworks. The fireworks are loud enough that they are making my floor vibrate a little. So I do apologise if you can hear those as well. I wish I couldn't, but we're all in this hell together, really.
Got it.
Right.
You heard her. Back to the truck, people.
Which one? This way? Alright, folks.
Enhanced. Firing. Countering interference.
Did it hit?
What happened?
The Reaper is still too close to the beam.
We're down to 2 missiles.
And we haven't even made a dent.
You will need to allow the Reaper to move out of the beam's influence.
And closer to us.
Commander, Hammer's being overrun at every turn. Reaper ground forces are converging on your location. We're fighting our way to you. Hold on, Commander. Hold on.
Goddess, more are coming?
Hold on, everyone. We can do this.
We're about to find out. Here they come.
Oh no, oh shit, oh beans. God. Bad. Jesus Christ, guys, you scared the shit out of me there.
Roger that,
Okay.
lady.
good.
It's going down.
Hit him with everything you got.
Destroyer terminated.
Nice work, Edie.
Shepard, we're on our way to your location.
Roger that.
Shepard, over here. Thank God you made it.
It didn't look good.
It gets worse.
Of course it does.
Hackett just reported in. Several Sovereign-class Reapers, including Harbinger, have broken off from the battle with Sword. They're headed here.
Harbinger?
It's an opportunity for Hackett to get the Crucible in place. But we have to get a team on board the Citadel to open those arms now.
We still don't even know what we'll find when we get to the Citadel.
And that's our job. Find out what we're up against.
All right. Saddle up, everybody. Get me Admiral Hackett.
Good load screen.
It's now or never, Admiral. We're going in. Acknowledged. I'll send the word. All ships, this is Admiral Hackett. The Crucible is on the move. I repeat, the Crucible is on the move. Protect it at all costs. Everyone, this is it. Any available squadrons, delay those Reapers leaving the battle. We've got to give Hammer more time.
From here on in, it's a straight shot to the beam.
A straight shot with Reapers trying to crush us along the way.
We just need to get a handful of troops through.
That all?
We knew this was going to be a gamble at best.
Bad odds are better than no chance at all.
The alternative is death. At least this gives us a chance.
We're in sight of the target.
All right, everyone. This is it.
Shit.
We gotta move!
Come on!
I love the like. This is gonna sound odd, but they're like. I guess the phrase is like the audio, like signatures of the Reapers. It's so like intensely recognizable. That noise. It's such a like recognizable
Come on. Here. Take her. Shepard! You gotta get out of here.
I'm all right, Shepard.
Don't argue with me, Liara.
You're not leaving me behind.
No matter what happens. You mean everything to me, Liara. You always will.
Shepard,
A danger honk is what I'm making right now, Yumi. We've got Medijo. Shot so hard our armor returned to the default. Apologies, I had to mute myself there to cough a lung up. Gross. Bad. Bad, bad, bad.
Shepard.
Anderson, you up here too?
I followed you up, but we didn't come out in the same place. Oh, at least I don't think we did. What's your surrounding look like? You okay?
Just gotta keep moving.
My surroundings are full of dead bodies.
There's human remains scattered.
Sounds familiar. I'm in a dark hallway. Reminds me of your description of the collector base.
Makes sense.
You think they're making a Reaper in here?
Sure. They round them up on Earth and send the people up here to be processed.
Goddamn abomination. I'm gonna keep moving. The sooner we blow these bastards back to hell, the better.
Gross.
The troops don't go on forever. But where the hell are we?
Yeah. Doesn't look like any part of the Citadel I've been to.
Whoa.
Anderson?
One of the walls here just realigned itself. The place is shifting, changing.
Bad.
There's a chasm here, and more hallways like the one I was in.
I think I'm near an exit.
This is
I see something up ahead.
awful.
Might be a way to cross over.
Don't get too far ahead of me.
Where do you think you're at?
Just found that chasm you were talking about.
Hold on. I see something. A control panel, maybe. I'm just gonna go on it.
Anderson, no.
Damn it.
Had the abrupt terror there. My mic had been muted for. What the fuck? Oh, hey, shithead.
Anderson!
Yeah.
Shepard! I can't!
I underestimated you, Shepard.
What have...
I warned you. Control is the means to survival. Control of the Reapers, and of you, if necessary.
Bad.
They're controlling you.
I don't think so, Admiral.
Why waste your time with us if you can control the Reapers?
Because I need you to believe. When humanity discovered the mass relays, when we learned there was more to the galaxy than we imagined, there were some who thought the relays should be destroyed. They were scared of what we'd find, terrified of what we might let in. But look at what humanity has achieved. Since that discovery, we've advanced more than the past 10,000 years combined. And the Reapers will do the same for us again, 1,000-fold. But only if we can harness their ability to control.
Bullshit. We destroy them, or they destroy us.
And waste this opportunity? Never.
Maybe you're just so hungry for power that it's clouded your vision.
No. No. It's not that simple.
Isn't it? You're willing to give up anything for control.
Yes. If not me, then who? Are you going to control the Reapers?
There's always another way.
I've dedicated my life to understanding the Reapers, and I know with certainty the Crucible will allow me to control them.
And then what?
Look at the power they wield. Look at what they can do.
No.
I see what they did to you.
I took what I wanted from them, made it my own. This isn't about me or you. It's about things so much bigger than all of us.
He's wrong. Don't listen to him.
And who will you listen to, Shepard? An old soldier stuck in his ways, only able to see the world down the barrel of a gun? And what if he's wrong? What if controlling the Reapers is the answer?
Then open the arms, let the Crucible talk, and use it to end this.
I will.
Do it!
I know it will work.
You can't, can you? They won't let you do it.
No! I'm in control! No one is telling me what to do!
Listen to yourself. You're indoctrinated.
No! No! The two of you so self-righteous. Do you think power like this comes easy? There are sacrifices.
You sacrificed too much.
Also, only one of us has literally died on the job.
I only wanted to protect humanity. The Crucible.
It's annoying, he keeps saying humanity rather than humanity, and it's really fucking annoying.
It's not too late. Let us go. We'll do the rest.
I can't do that, Commander.
Of course you can't. They own you now.
You'd undo everything I've accomplished. I won't let that happen.
You're weak and you're selfish. Because of you, humanity will suffer.
No! I saved humanity!
No! You sacrificed us for your own selfish wants, your lust for control.
No! No!
You were supposed to protect us, and you failed.
No! I am the savior of humanity. I am the pinnacle of our species.
Looks like filth. It's a fun fact for you. Hey, you know, that's how it be in this bitch of a world.
It's
This is it, everyone. The arms are opening.
Hey, bud. Congrats on not being dead just yet.
Commander?
We did it.
Yes, we did. It's quite a view.
Best seats in the house.
God. Feels like years since I just sat down.
Think you earned a rest. Stay with me. We're almost through this.
You did good, child. You did good. I'm proud of you.
Sad honks.
Thank you, sir. Anderson?
Shepard? Commander?
What do you need me to do?
Nothing's happening. The crucible's not firing. It's gotta be something on your end.
Man, what a fucking letdown.
Commander Shepard.
I don't see. I'm not sure how to...
Commander.
Wake up.
What? Where am I?
The Citadel. It's my home.
Who are you?
I am the Catalyst.
I thought the Citadel was the catalyst.
No, the Citadel is part of me.
I need to stop the Reapers. Do you know how I can do that?
I need to update that.
Perhaps.
Command.
I control the Reapers. They are my solution.
The solution to what?
Chaos. The created will always rebel against their creators. But we found a way to stop that from happening. A way to restore order.
By wiping out organic life?
No, we harvest advanced civilizations, leaving the younger ones alone. Just as we left your people alive the last time we were here.
But you killed the rest.
We helped them ascend, so they could make way for new life, storing the old life in Reaper form.
I think we'd rather keep our own form.
No, you can't. Without us to stop it, synthetics would destroy all organics. We've created the cycle so that never happens. That's the solution.
You said you're the catalyst, but what are you?
construct, an intelligence designed eons ago to solve a problem. I was created to bring balance, to be the catalyst for peace between organics and synthetics.
So you're just an AI?
In as much as you are just an animal, I embody the collective intelligence of all Reapers.
But you were created.
Correct.
By who?
By ones who recognized that conflict would always arise between synthetics and organics. I was first created to oversee the relations between synthetic and organic life, to establish a connection. But our efforts always ended in conflict, so a new solution was required.
The Reapers?
Mass destruction and genocide isn't the answer.
I met your creators. They told me what you did to them.
We did as we were expected.
They said you betrayed them, that you turned them into Harbinger.
When they asked that I solve the problem of conflict, they failed to understand they were part of the problem themselves. The flaws of their organic reasoning could not perceive this. They lacked the foresight to understand their destruction was part of the very solution they required.
Well, they've joined this war now.
And I welcome their involvement. I am only facilitating their request.
Where did the Reapers come from? Did you create them?
My creators gave them form. I gave them function. They, in turn, give me purpose. The Reapers are a synthetic representation of my creators.
Leviathan.
Yes, they created me to oversee the relations between synthetic and organic life, to establish a connection. They became the first true Reaper. They did not approve, but it was the only solution.
You said that before. But how do the Reapers solve anything?
Organics create synthetics to improve their own existence, but those improvements have limits. To exceed those limits, synthetics must be allowed to evolve. They must, by definition, surpass their creators. The result is conflict, destruction, chaos. It is inevitable. Reapers harvest all life, organic and synthetic, preserving them before they are forever lost to this conflict.
We're at war with the Reapers right now.
You may be in conflict with the Reapers, but they are not interested in war.
Find that hard to believe.
When fire burns, is it at war? Is it in conflict? Or is it simply doing what it was created to do? We are no different. We harvest your bodies, your knowledge, your creations. We preserve it, to be reborn in the form of a new Reaper. Like a cleansing fire, we restore balance. New life, both organic and synthetic, can once again flourish.
What do you know about the Crucible?
The device you refer to as the Crucible is little more than a power source. However, in combination with the Citadel and the relays, it is capable of releasing tremendous amounts of energy throughout the galaxy. It is crude, but effective and adaptive in its design.
Who designed it?
You would not know them, and there is not enough time to explain. We first noted the concept for this device several cycles ago. With each passing cycle, the design has no doubt evolved.
Why didn't you stop it?
We believed the concept had been eradicated. Clearly, organics are more resourceful than we realized.
Yeah, we fucking are.
The defining characteristic of organic life is that we think for ourselves. Make our own choices. You take that away, we might as well be machines just like you.
You have choice, more than you know. The fact that you are standing here, the first organic ever, proves it. But it also proves my solution won't work anymore.
So now what?
We find a new solution.
Why are you telling me this? Why help me?
You have altered the variables.
do you mean?
The Crucible changed me, created new possibilities, but I can't make them happen. If there is to be a new solution, you must act. It is now in your power to destroy us. But be warned, others will be destroyed as well. The Crucible will not discriminate. All synthetics will be targeted. Even you are partly synthetic.
What exactly will happen?
Your Crucible device appears to be largely intact. However, the effects of the blast will not be constrained to the Reapers. Technology you rely on will be affected, but those who survive should have little difficulty repairing the damage. There will still be losses, but no more than what has already been lost.
But the Reapers will be destroyed?
Yes, but the peace won't last. Soon, your children will create synthetics, and then the chaos will come back.
There has to be another way.
There is. You could instead use the energy of the Crucible to seize control of the Reapers.
So the elusive man was right after all.
Yes, but he could never have taken control, because we already controlled him.
As expected.
But I can?
You will die. You will control us, but you will lose everything you have.
How can I control the Reapers if I'm dead?
Your corporeal form will be dissolved, but your thoughts and even your memories will continue. Your connection to your kind will be lost, though you will remain aware of their existence.
But the Reapers will obey me?
Yes. We will be yours to control and direct as you see fit. There is another solution. Synthesis.
And that is?
Add your energy to the Crucibles. The chain reaction will combine all synthetic and organic life into a new framework. A new DNA.
Explain how my energy can be added to the Crucible.
Your organic energy, the essence of who and what you are, will be broken down and then dispersed.
To do what, exactly?
The energy of the Crucible, released in this way, will alter the matrix of all organic life in the galaxy. Organics seek perfection through technology. Synthetics seek perfection through understanding. Organics will be perfected by integrating fully with synthetic technology. Synthetics, in turn, will finally have full understanding of organics. It is the ideal solution. Now that we know it is possible, it is inevitable we will reach synthesis.
Why couldn't you do it sooner?
We have tried a similar solution in the past, but it has always failed.
Why?
Because the organics were not ready. It is not something that can be
I'm trying to think.
forced. You are ready, and you may choose it.
I don't know.
Why not? Synthetics are already part of you. Can you imagine your life without them?
And there will be peace?
The cycle will end. The Reapers will cease their harvest, and the civilizations preserved in their forms will be connected to all of us. Synthesis is the final evolution of all life. The paths are open, but you have to choose.
I'm gonna go with synthesis. Of the options, it seems the best, and it also seems It seems the most... I feel like Shep was never going to get a happy ending no matter what. Every ending is bad, and to be honest, Maeve would sacrifice himself for this. To find out what happens. I think that would be... Hi Pix, you've come along just in time to watch me yeet myself into a beam. Well, no worries. You look after yourself first. I'm sorry to hear that you're not feeling well. I'm afraid you've come just in time for me to be very sad.
All fleets, the Crucible is armed. Disengage and head to the rendezvous point. I repeat, disengage and get the hell out of here.
There is no choice. We must go. Now.
Damn it.
This is the most Maeve option, really. I'm gonna do all three eventually, but... I sort of, in a terrible way, I like the idea that there is no truly happy ending. Like, every option has its ups and downs, and I feel like this is perhaps the best and perhaps less destructive option there could be. Maybe I'm wrong, like, I don't like the idea of having made this choice to, like, change everyone against their consent, but the other option, if we, you know, destroy the Reapers, is also the destruction of anybody who has synthetics in them. And if we control the Reapers, we're no better than the Elusive Man. So... Sorry, I'm aware that the game is very loud right now. Of course, listen, it's very important for everyone to get some. The world has just been saved, but at the cost of everyone's best friend. Like, as long as they do it, like, not near Liara. Because, like, give the lady some chance to get over Shep. I'm just sneeze again.
I am alive. All of us, synthetic and organic, have been changed. The war is over, and the Reapers are helping to rebuild. Where once they threatened us with extinction, they now bring us the collective knowledge of the cultures that came before. As a galaxy, we can now live the lives we have wished for. Taking our first steps into a new and wonderful future, where organics and synthetics can coexist peacefully.
Finally got to see what Aquarian space looks like.
And with unlimited access to knowledge. To recover the greatness that was lost.
Small.
And surpass it. We will reclaim our worlds and the stars. As the line between synthetic and organic disappears, we may transcend mortality itself. To reach a level of existence I cannot even imagine. And we will remember that this chance for a new life did not come without cost.
Okay, but how's my girlfriend doing? bad.
No matter how far we advance, we will remember the sacrifices of those who made it possible. And
I love a good heroic sacrifice.
Because of her, I am alive, and I am not alone.
Okay, here's the honey nut dealio. You know what? I enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that. I can completely understand why people don't like the endings. That's completely cool, like, that's completely to each their own. I will be the odd one out here and say, I like that. I felt that coming from very early on. I feel like it sucks and it's awful and I hate it and it makes me sad, but at the same time I love a good heroic sacrifice. And like, I don't know, there's just something about it that, specifically for my ship, for Maeve, they would, you know, they would sacrifice themselves. Maeve would sacrifice himself to see what happens. Like, that's so in character for Maeve as a person, and I like that. This was a good, satisfying game. There was no point where I was like, oh, I'm bored, or I'm doing like shit for the sake of doing shit. It always felt fun, it always felt like it had a meaning. Hugs to you too, Pixie. I hope you have a good evening as well. I just really, really enjoyed that. That's in the end all I can say. Is this was a good series, a good trilogy, I should say, and I enjoyed it. I feel like for me and the character I was playing with, I think almost the story that I'd created in my head, that was a satisfying ending. I almost feel like it was the only way that it could go. And I'm sure there are many, many people out there for whom it's the opposite, and that's completely understandable. But I felt the sacrifice. Okay. That, to be honest then, if the other options are less promising, then I can understand why people didn't like it. It's the thing that I've always heard about this series, is that, 2 was the pinnacle, 1 was good, 2 was better, 3 was air, and that 3 was good all the way up until the last, handful of missions. To be honest, I enjoyed every mission in this game, and I'm going to play through all the endings. I'm going to see all the different ways it can play out. There's no question of me not doing that. But for me personally, for my Shepherd, and for my enjoyment of the series, the Synth Ascending was a good choice. And I have to say, although I wish I'd had Tully before it, I'm glad that I did the Citadel DLC when I did. I'm glad that we had that experience when we did, because I feel like it provided, in the way that I was playing this game, a really, good, what's the phrase I'm looking for? It provided a good intermission. I guess what I'm saying is, I'm satisfied. I enjoyed this. I'm a little disappointed because I was expecting it to make me cry, just because a lot of the other games I've been playing recently have made me cry, and it didn't. It made me tear up a bit during that dialogue, during that dialogue with Garrus. I teared up there, like, up in heaven or wherever we ended up, we're having a drink. And we're, we saved one for Garrus. Take care, Yumi. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for coming along. Well, have a good afternoon, I should say, rather. Enjoy your festival. Yay, exciting. Have you seen Grace's pictures of the capybaras? They're in Pisaccord. They are so good. Excellent capybara pictures. Yeah, I'm really... This was a good series. This is a good trilogy. I'm gonna say it now for what it's worth. I am going to be playing Mass Effect Andromeda after this. What I'm going to do is, as per usual, I'm going to take a week off, so I'm not going to be streaming next Saturday. I'm going to have like a bit of a break. But I am going to be streaming Andromeda, so please look forward to that. Pardon me. I've heard mixed things about Andromeda, but I'm gonna play it because I own it, so like, why wouldn't I, am I right? But you know, good series. I'm glad I played it.
Did that all really happen?
Yes, but some of the details have been lost in time. It all happened so very long ago.
When can I go to the stars?
One day, my sweet.
What will be there?
Anything you can imagine. Our galaxy has billions of stars. Each of those stars could have many worlds. Every world could be home to a different form of life. And every life is a special story of its own.
Tell me another story about the shepherd.
It's getting late, but okay. One more story.
Shepard become a legend, and from here you can continue to build that legend. It has been a long journey for Shepard and for the team here at BioWare, and like Shepard, we couldn't have done it alone. The Mass Effect trilogy began as a vision of a small team, but over the years it has grown. That growth has been fueled and shaped by the feedback and support of our player community. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and we look forward to sharing further adventures with you in the Mass Effect universe. Okay, guys. Well, now that, at long last, that's over. I am going to end things off here. I am going to say thank you very much for watching. It is very much appreciated, and I hope that you enjoyed. I will be streaming Lord of the Rings online tomorrow at 8 o'clock, so please look forward to it. It's going to be my very first Lot Show stream. I've decided I'm going to be starting from scratch, so I'm going to go in and delete one of the characters I currently have. I started playing through on a version of Maeve, and then I just sort of gave up after a couple of hours, so I'm going to delete that version of Maeve, and we're going to be starting from a very scratch. We're going to be starting from character creation, so please look forward to it. Then on Tuesday we're going to be playing Final Fantasy XIV, where we are just going to be hanging out, do some more grinding. I think I'm going to try and focus on leveling up Bard, so I'm probably just going to be doing Palace of the Bard for a bit, so please look forward to that. Then on Thursday we're going to be continuing Hyperlight Drifter, where hopefully I will have more of an idea of what's going on and will be dying less and being less bad. And there won't be a stream next Saturday because I'm going to be taking a break, but the week after that we will be starting Mass Effect Andromeda, so please look forward to that. Thank you so much for watching me play through this trilogy, guys. I have to say, I really loved it. For me, in the end, that was a good, satisfying ending, and it was worth it. Definitely worth it to me. So I will see you the weekend after next for Mass Effect Andromeda on Saturday, and until then I will see you tomorrow for my very first Lord of the Rings Online stream. Take care everyone, have a wonderful evening, and I will see you guys tomorrow.